Boundaries about how you talk about your spouse in front of other people, and I say this only from experience of me doing that, where I don't speak negatively about my husband around my mom, because my mom, of course, is going to always take my side.
Sure.
You know, just as any
She's
mom would.
protecting her child.
Right.
When you go through struggle, especially in the beginning when you're new and you're going through struggles together, like who do you call? You call your mom.
Right.
And you're like, this is what's going on. And then she gets very defensive of you.
Right.
My mom, my sister, my best friend, like they're going to take my side because they love me, you know, but it's not necessarily, like I'm wrong too sometimes.
Yep. I think too, Brittany, I wanted marriage so badly. Even in high school, like I don't know why that desire was so strong for me. And I don't know, like, I don't think it was normal. Like I think it was more than the average. And so then at age, 30, I was married. I'm like, okay, Kristin, you have everything that you wanted now. You have your husband, you have your 2 kids. Like, this is all you've ever wanted. But yet, like, it is so hard though. Like, it is so hard. And I think so many...
Do you think you went into it with like unrealistic expectations?
I was very real with myself about it. And I knew marriage was hard.
Because I feel like that's a problem that a lot of women, like when they're excited to get married, they have like this idea of what they think it's going to look like. And then it's not necessarily.
Yes. Both my parents worked and provided for the family. They were equal parts in that way. But I did not know how much my mom put in to everything. In our dynamic, I know it's not in every, but I have seen a little bit of a pattern. I have that the woman tends to do all the things with the children and the house stuff and the organizing and the planning, and
it's just kind of the role.
And honestly, I probably wouldn't want it any other way. I complain about it all the time, but I probably wouldn't want it any other way.
You know what's funny? I was actually just saying to Chris this morning how I was doing something for Reagan, and I actually said out loud, I'm like, one day Reagan's gonna have her own child and she's gonna have to do all this stuff, and then she'll see how much I love her.
Yes.
Because like until you do it, you really don't understand.
You don't understand.
Yeah.
What about you? Did you desire marriage? Was that a huge thing for you? You met Chris like 17?
Yeah, what's funny is before I met Chris, my plan for life was completely different. I was gonna go to college. I was gonna live by myself. I was hell-bent on living on my own just so that I could like know that I could do it and have like a career and really go that direction. And then I met him and literally all those plans went out the window and I didn't do any of that. I graduated high school. He drove down for my graduation ceremony and the next day we drove to San Diego. One time someone asked me if I regretted any of that, if I wish I had like waited. I really can't say that I feel that way. I recommend it for everybody. It's not something everyone should do, but...
Do you believe in soulmates then?
Yeah.
You believe in soulmates?
Yeah, I believe in soulmates. I believe that God created us for each other. Absolutely, without a doubt. Like, Chris is my person. I'm his person. He was born in South Dakota and then moved to Colorado and then moved to California. I was born in Southern California. We actually lived a mile apart around the same time. And then we both moved to Vegas around the same time.
Kind of happened with Derek and I as well.
Yeah, like you kind of
living right behind me, yeah.
Really? When?
Like when we first met.
Oh.
Like, and I was looking like...
Shoot, he was
I
probably
was dating guys hours away. And then I'm like, where? I remember those single days and feeling very lonely, very challenging too. And I'm so grateful again that I wanted to get married so early, but that God had a different plan for me. I learned so much in that time of being single and how I work and what I need that I can then bring into the marriage now, where if I were to have met my husband right out of high school, which was my plan, I would not have learned as much, was able to bring as much to the table with my marriage.
Nothing's going to be wasted. God's not going to waste your time, whether it's with someone or not with someone. So my sister, her and her husband met in high school and they got married right out of high school. I think it was probably more of the kind of stereotypical story of getting married young and the struggles that you face young. She'll be the first to tell you that she wished she had not gone so fast. Just experience life a little bit more before settling down, getting married, having kids. It's not to say that you can't make it, it's just, because I mean, her and her husband are still together and they're doing great now. It's not an easy journey to start young.
It's not an easy journey. The commitment Derek has to us, like I want to say he's even more committed than what I am. And even with the struggles that we have or whatever comes our way, don't want any more to come our way, we're good. God, we're good. That commitment is there, and I think anymore it's just so easy to walk away. It's like sometimes the grass is greener on the other side and sometimes it's not. My friend and I were talking this week about just this day and age and kids and with electronics and apps and social media, like, you know, do relationships look the same now as what they did when we were younger? An inconvenience to like date somebody like actually in person, I want to say.
Wow, I never thought of that.
You know, you can do everything through social media, but yet like you don't have to have as much of a commitment.
That does very much change the landscape.
Doesn't it?
I never thought, good God, I don't ever want to date again. Because that just sounds terrifying to me.
Yes, like grateful that, you know, right now, Derek and I, we're going great, we're doing well, so we're just gonna be thankful for that. So.
Every marriage is tested. Every marriage goes through seasons where things are good. And you know what? Just enjoy it for what it is. Enjoy it for being good. You don't look for things to be a struggle. Like, enjoy it, because struggles come in. Something's going to happen out of your control or even in your control, but things come along that you have to deal with together, and it's hard. But it's just a season. It's not for forever. It's not, this isn't how life
That is so good. That's great advice
right now,
to me.
So, and eventually it turns.
Yes. I'll drink to that.
Yeah.
It's not for the weak, but I lost my train of thought and
What were we saying?
it was a great thought. Wait, it's a great thought. I'm gonna get it. Wait, shh. Hold on, I'm gonna get it. I'm sorry, Brittany.
Let's just retrace.
No, I got this. No, okay, let's retrace. Retrace. So, my parents. Oh,